We're back. Another episode of Lock In with your favorite daughter and your favorite father.
What up? Yeah, so we back together, you know what I'm saying? You was out doing your things and everything.
Yes.
And then the
Dad
last
was
one,
traveling.
I did the thing with Muhammad, you know what I mean? That
Oh, yeah.
was what I'm saying. So shout outs to y'all. If y'all haven't checked that out, it was a really funny one. He's a great person.
Yeah, that was great. We love a special guest.
Right, it was so funny. Like,
that was good. That was amazing. If you haven't watched it, you need to go watch it because it was amazing. Okay, to kick off, you have a hot take of the day. Not really into pro sports, but surprisingly into middle school and high school sports.
Yeah, crazy. So it was an article that I saw on ESPN. Had to do with a young man in Pennsylvania. Excuse me. He had a father there, and they were talking about red shirt and 8th grader.
Crazy.
So
yeah. Wow.
I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying? I would love to see what the people say about this one.
Yeah.
Because, in my opinion, you're going to redshirt an 8th grader. So the idea is the parents have decided to hold their son in 8th grade for a second term so that he can get bigger and better in baseball. In hopes that when he does go in as a freshman, he'll be bigger, better to start, which then will give him more publicity, more hype, which... You know, I'm all for letting the kids grow.
Yeah.
But 8th grade?
Yeah. You know, like you see it a lot in high school. Like parents do this in high school a lot, right? Yeah. Like they're like, no, we don't want our kids. They're not ready for college yet. We're gonna hold you back a year. And okay, sure. 8th grade?
8th grade.
Like, what if your kid gets to high school and doesn't even want to do baseball?
Well, the concern that the people in the article when they were bringing it up. One of the concerns was like, what is that saying to the child, to the kid? Because he's a child. He's in 8th grade, right? Like, what does that say to him about education? Like, do you believe the education part should be more important now?
Yeah.
And then when you get to high school, it starts to transition, right?
Yeah.
But to say that, you know, to get this ingrained in the person, and I'm not going to quote the young man, but they asked him how he felt about it, and his response was that he was okay with it if it's going to help him play the sport that he loves to play.
Right. So it's not about school.
Right.
It's not about socializing. It's only about sports.
Only about sports. So now the concern is like, what, like I said, what if he changes his mind, or he doesn't like sport, or he doesn't get the hype that's anticipated?
Right. It wasn't worth it.
His mindset is that education isn't important.
Right.
So he's already like, now it's like, it's this push-pull situation, and I read the article and I was just like, wow, like, you know, I didn't think that was a good move, but...
I mean, for me me and my sister both did sports. I can promise by 8th grade we weren't like knowing for sure that this is it. I think if our parents came to us and was like, oh, we're holding you back, I would be like, no. I'm like, let me just go. I mean, but like, hopes that it works out for him. I just think it's interesting that like, you saw it in college and people talked about it, and now like at the NIL and stuff, and now NIL and like sports decisions are creeping into high school, and you're like,
it's literally like, I mean,
whoa, and now 8th grade, and you're like, whoa.
8th grade, like this is middle school we're talking about, and the
you're still learning the states,
money, right?
Okay, you know? You're still learning multiplication. Come on now.
Right, you need to get that. You know, what's that? Pre-cal.
Pre-cal
on there, a little fine. Hey, finite is still a beast. I don't know.
We can't talk about it, guys.
Hurts my feelings.
Triggered.
Right?
Yeah.
But like, it's just one of those things. Like I take it for what it is.
Yeah.
Because you really calculate all the sports that are predominantly black or, you know, have a lot of diversity are basketball and football and track and field.
Yeah.
All those sports. Track is kind of his own thing, but most of the kids have to go to a collegiate level to really get to where they need to be.
Yeah.
Baseball, hockey, golf, private sports like tennis and all the lacrosse or whatever.
Yeah.
Those are predominantly white sports.
Right.
So they could go pro out of high school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I can see where the parents' logic is. Like, if he's really good, he'll get drafted. He'll go to a minor league.
He can just go.
And he'll make money in the minor league until he makes it to the MLB.
Yeah.
And get rich.
Yeah.
So I see the plan that they're putting out there. I just worry about the concern that this could be a bigger trend.
It might not work out.
Yeah. Yeah. It may not work out.
It's a risk. If you want to take it, take it. That's all we have to say.
Yeah.
So with that being said, the big news right now, of course, in the sports world is the NBA finally, which is super boring throughout the year, and it's not. Well, we just saw a sweep in the Knicks.
Woo.
They did it. They ding by.
Boy,
Cavs are out of here.
themselves.
Man, New York is hype right now, guys. First time in the finals, 27 years.
Yeah. I mean, and I feel them. I mean, it's
worth
been
the hype. I'm not even hating.
No, like New York is, if there's a city that has a fan base that deserves to be in this position, it's New York.
100%.
Right?
100%.
The fan, they either love you or hate you. But they love their Knicks.
Yeah.
They love their Yankees.
Yeah.
They love the Rangers. I think it's New York Rangers.
And the celebrities ride hard too.
Yes.
Like the celebrity row at those games, win or lose, they're
like,
there.
San Antonio had their time, you know what I'm saying, with, you know, the Spurs and Popovich and Duncan and all them.
Yeah.
So they had a good squad. This is OKC's time.
Knicks.
You know what I'm saying? Knicks. Yes. OKC and them to like really set up. But the Knicks, if they can pull it like a victory out, man, like I mean, like, I'm halfway tempted to go to New York.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Go to New York, but not go to a game, right? Like, just go just to be like, I'm here. And I was in New York when they won.
It's going to be banging. Like, if you ain't ever been to NY on a boring day, it's still something to do. You
I
know
was just
what I'm saying?
recently in New York, and you're just like, it's lively and da-da-da. It's summertime. It is hot. It is in New York. You are thriving, and now you guys win a championship?
Straight
up.
Are
you kidding me?
The hot dog stand, the hot dog man, he going to be charging $20 for that joint.
A slice of pizza that was $150, that is $10.50. Thank you so
Right.
much.
Up,
but yeah, but they've been doing their thing. And Brunson even got chanted MVP while they were at the Cavs stadium.
He carried it.
Like, but how crazy is that the opposite team is chanting MVP?
Yeah, I mean, the Cavs was, they were garbage.
It was trash.
I mean, and
it was trash.
For me, it was literally what they did with Harden. We all knew Harden didn't play no D.
No, not
but his points went down in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And he didn't play defense.
Yeah.
So it was easy. Every time they came down, it was wherever Harden is, that's who they brought up to put the screen on. Brunson used him up.
Yeah.
So
what's your opinion on Harden and Press saying, we still were the better team, and then the Cavs head coach also came out and was like, technically we won on like some like average thing. He was like, technically we won, and everyone's like, you didn't win.
I heard the clip. It was like something about analytics says that we won. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's be real. You got all the computer. You got all the analytics. You can do whatever you want.
But you're going home.
Thank you. You're
and
going
that's
to
what Stephen A. said.
But in the end, the players have to play.
Yeah.
Right? So analytically or whatever you want to say, we shot better, we rebound better.
Doesn't matter.
Or in the end, it was still you lost 4 in a row by 20 apiece. So you
didn't even put a fight.
So your AI system must be flawed, right? You know what I'm saying?
And I understand Harden saying like we're still the better team. You have to say that, you know.
Yeah.
But
in the end, you're not the better. You're not the better team. You didn't play that way. You didn't look that way.
And then the Cavs come out and said they're keeping their head coach for another year.
Yeah, I would keep him. I mean, you got to the.
I'm not mad at them. Yeah, they always make it far in the playoffs, but they never ever.
And they did this mid-season trade to get Harden and all that. They got good pieces. Harden needs to look internally. You're now, I don't know, he's like 14, 15 seasons in.
Yeah, a while.
He has to figure out where he wants to be at internally if he wants to make this last run.
I mean, but all the vets have to do that. You see, we've said that with Bron. You said Steph, Harden, kind of KD. Also, they all need to. KD made the move to the Rockets recently, and that worked for him fine. But they all need to figure out kind of what do I want? Do I want to just be making more money and playing and kind of be on the bench and not care? Do I want to play somewhere to win?
Right, and Harden has to go and dig. Like me personally, I mean like defensively. Like is he gonna put effort in to change his game a little bit more, one more way to help the team get it? But I like the Cavs. I like the pieces they have. Yeah. But the Knicks showed out. I mean,
the Knicks are having a season though.
Bridges shot like 80%. In the playoffs for that series. He was shooting over 80% going in. and you had Hart bust their face for like 30.
Hart.
I mean, he hit like 5 threes first game.
And Cat's doing his thing too. It's just working.
So
story.
they're peaking at the right time. The Knicks, everybody was kind of worried about them mid-season, like where they might be at or whatever. But they're doing their thing. Then Towns is playing well. Yeah. So I like what the Knicks, and on the real, I don't think the Knicks can win against the Spurs or the OKC. If this game can end tonight, OKC doesn't have to play another game. They don't have to do a lot more.
You get a lot of break. They do get a good, decent break, though.
The Knicks are going to be favored in the finals.
You think so?
I swear, I feel internally that no matter what happens, people love the Knicks. Fair. But people also love a story.
True. And they haven't lost. Like, they're, like, sweeping and, like, going easy peasy. They're making it just look like ding.
So the story is going to be real slick that the Knicks are on fire.
Yeah.
OKC and the Spurs went to a game 6.
Yeah.
Right? So they don't get as much rest. They beat up. Because the Knicks, let's be real, Cavs didn't put up no effort to stop
They're
them.
fine.
So they was just out there shooting practice games. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
trying new stuff.
Right. OG didn't get hurt. Towns didn't get hurt. Yeah. Brunson didn't get hurt. That's what's their problem the last 2 years. They was like beat up and nicked around. Now they at the crib like, man, where are my lemon peppers?
They're like,
you know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
They are good. So they'll be favored going into the finals.
But now the finals, now you still need to figure out, is it going to be Spurs and OKC? And that's going to be a game 6 tonight in the arena for the Spurs. I think my thing is, I was frustrated. I told Dad this. I was frustrated that OKC pulled all their players out and rested with 10 minutes left. Dad made a point. He was like, there's no point. Rest. My thing is, you could have already been up 3-1 the last time, right?
Yeah.
Like, you could have already been up and already closed it out by now. So that's why I get frustrated, because now you've forced a game 6. I do think San Antonio's going to pull out a win tonight. Surprisingly, I do. Only because Wemby is really good at coming back and producing. So then I'm like, then it's game 7, back in OKC. Now you have, 2 days rest? You just did a game 7 against your hardest opponent. Now you have to go against the Knicks.
Yep. So that's the thing, though.
Thank you.
Back to the point you made about resting. Mm-hmm. They came out and beat them by like 25.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I can see why you rest when you're already down 20, 10 minutes to go. Okay, cool. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But tonight, like you said, I believe, like you said, they're probably going to have to get a game 7. Because
I think so.
Wemby at home is different than away.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I mean, this just is what it is. Teams at home are different.
Yeah.
Wemby has to go out and just be that person, be the alien, be the unicorn, because
he has to drop at least 30.
In the 2 wins, he put up 30.
Yeah, in the loss, he had
30
like 20.
and a 40, and then in the losses, he put up 20.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's gonna be the difference.
And OKC, Jared McCain is going off.
Yes. But that's what they
started last game too.
I saw that. I thought that was interesting. I was like, they changed the lineup.
He's been producing a lot off the bench. Yeah. But he still did great starting.
Yeah.
I wasn't mad at the change.
Well, because Caruso for OKC off the bench is putting up 15 a game.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. He's getting steals, getting rebounds,
anyway.
Literally deep. And Jay Will is out.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll be back this game, but he's been nursing that hamstring.
They're trying to nurse him till the finals.
So I think that's what they're doing too. On the real, I think they like. Let's just hold on.
We're doing fine without you right now. Right. They'll need him in the finals.
They'll get him.
Fair.
And so you got boy Kane coming off the pine. They start him. He put up another 20.
Man.
I'm like, yo. And Holmgren came out aggressive.
Yes. Finally. Thank you.
So. Yeah. I like where they at. I think the Spurs will probably get the win tonight at home.
Yeah.
You'll be able to tell in the first 5-10 minutes.
Literally.
Because if Wemby comes out passive, OKC's going to get it.
If Wemby comes up strong and now they're up 20 in the first quarter or something, you're going to be okay. That's
then you got a game 7 at the crib in OKC.
But I will say, Wemby set the tone last game. There was a clip of him. Did you see this when he whispered at his teammate?
No.
It was towards the end of the game, Wemby whispers to one of his teammates. Okay. Then he whispers to another one. The game starts again, right? Inbound the ball. And McCain gets fouled hard by the first guy he whispered to. So McCain goes down really hard, no foul called. And then they inbound the ball again, and the second teammate when we whispered to bodies Jared harder, and a foul's called. and Wemby like dabs them both up, and so people
Okay.
are like, oh, this is like an energy now, like then because they ended up losing that game. So Wemby's like setting this like Spurs tone where it's like, I'm fine being the tougher team because if we're not like, you know, we're not going to be lazy.
Yeah.
So they're playing 10 times worse, and Jared actually went out for a little bit.
So,
but I don't support hurting people.
I don't support hurting,
but it's that energy though.
Yeah.
They're like, fine, if you want to play this aggressive defense and you want to flop, we're going to push you then really hard.
They should.
That's energy. If Jared's going to fall anyway and SGA's going to do the whole thing, they're like, fine, then I'm going to foul you really hard.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm all for that. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm not old, but I'm old enough to see what happened in the 90s. I'm old enough to see what happened in the 2000s.
Michael Jordan era,
you know what I'm saying?
and when the Pistons
so
were,
when basketball was a little physical,
yeah.
you can get a little elbow and a little nudge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those moments, that's what the Spurs need to do.
Does set the tone.
All right.
And OKC,
because
what
again, like if you're, what's the point of trying to slide by you if I'm gonna get a call foul anyway?
Yeah.
I might as well go ahead and just push your ass.
Then that's been the conversation. They say OKC gets a lot of fouls called on them, and I do think they do.
Right. So,
but who was the commissioner said? He was like, "There's a difference from flopping and selling the foul."
Right.
OKC sells the foul. They do. I don't think they necessarily flop like a LeBron flop.
Right.
But
well, SGA flops.
They do like a little, and they're gonna sell it, and so they're like, "Fine, we're gonna, I'm gonna push you then if you're gonna sell this foul."
And if they do that tonight, if the Spurs come out and they do that tonight and they play that way, they can win at home. They can win Game 7.
Yeah.
And then OKC has to decide if they're gonna either take the pressure and go with it and like be physical, be that team that won last year because they were scrappy.
They were
right.
They were young. They were
when
fast.
they're not scrappy and they're just trying to like play the ball and whatever, they don't win.
Yeah.
So the more aggressive team in this series, both teams held home court.
Yeah.
Both teams were aggressive in all their wins.
Yeah.
So whoever does that 2 more times,
that's the win.
And then they'll see the Knicks. Rested up well with.
Imagine that first game in New York, y'all.
New York cheese slices.
New York, that energy in Madison Square Garden, that energy in that first game there.
It's going to be interesting to see who they let on the sideline because those tickets are like.
Exclusive. For
it's like a raffle
specific.
Style, right?
Yeah,
you
like Timothy Chalamet. He'll be on the sideline.
But that's what I'm saying. How he always get on the side? My boy Flat Joe can't get on there.
Because Timothy Chalamet, fun fact, from New York.
Yeah.
Okay, grew up by Madison Square Garden and was actually hustling tickets outside of the Garden, like the people that try to sell you tickets and you should buy
Fat Joe
from them.
has been in New York and he been hustling. He hustled other things. You know what I'm saying? But
he still hustled.
He didn't get in the last game. They told him he had to slide off for the next.
Fat Joe. Who else? Spike Lee.
Spike Lee will always be there. Spike gotta be there.
Timothy Chalamet.
Well, all right. Does he get in without the Kardashian?
Without Kylie? Kylie will be there.
So that's what I'm saying. If oh boy Chalamet wasn't sitting next to a Kardashian, would he get a ticket solo?
Yeah, he would.
Man.
He would. Kylie doesn't. Kylie is there because she's just like, I'm just happy to be here. Kylie's like, I'm just happy to be here, guys. She's like, I'm fine. Who was the other one? There was, I think, was it Jimmy Fallon maybe? Sometimes Jimmy Fallon's in the front.
Ben Stiller's always there.
Ben Stiller's always there.
Like, Ben and Spike are staples.
Always.
Like, you ain't got to worry about them.
Period.
Like, they'll be there.
Period.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But there'll be a lot of celebrities there though that like are fine with just a suite.
Yeah.
And fine with
There'll be a lot of people on that sideline.
But good lord, like, they said right now like it was like an average for a ticket you can buy a 3-story home in Texas or something.
Yeah, so you're looking at a couple grand. You know what I'm saying? To like,
how bad do you want it,
y'all?
How bad do you want it?
You'll be in the building for a couple grand.
But also, what I love though is New York is giving out a bunch of tickets to like random people.
I saw that they said it was they were gonna try and do a raffle.
Yeah.
I forget the new mayor, but I did see that it was a great idea. So you can for all that if you're a resident of New York, you can put your name in a raffle. The ticket costs you $50, and they get you in the building.
Great. Because you don't want it to only be celebrities. Because celebrities can literally buy out that whole stadium at that point. Because everyone wants to be in New York for that. I love that would be true New York fans. And outside of the stadium will be New York fans. So it'll be amazing. So who do you have tonight for Game 6?
Tonight, I have the Spurs at home. Mm-hmm. Probably, I would say it's going to be a close one. I'm going to give the Spurs at home probably by like +7.
I see another overtime.
You see an OT?
Yeah.
I don't think I see an OT. I think it's either going to be a straight up game. Spurs up by 7.
Okay.
OKC, I think they're going to come out. It's going to be interesting. I think Caruso tweaked his ankle pretty bad, so he's going to give it a go. I don't think he'll be 100%.
Okay.
And without Jay Will, Caruso being out there, I think the Spurs are going to take it home. Yeah.
I think the Spurs will take it too, just because I want it to be interesting and go to Game 7. That's what I think. But that game is tonight at 8:30, so we'll make sure that next time we see you guys, we'll be in finals. So it'll be insane. Dad will be traveling, of course he is, but we'll still be giving you updates, no worries.
That's right.
As always, look at our Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Apple Music, all the things. We just appreciate you guys, and the NBA Finals is like the big cherry on top. So there's a lot to talk about. We're really excited. So we'll see you guys next week with more on sports and everything. We love you guys. Bye.